So now let's start with an actual demo of Amazon QuickSight. So if you are using QuickSight for the first time, you will see this page, and in this select the standard edition unless you are doing it for your company and it's a enterprise. You can select an enterprise edition, but for our purposes select a standard edition. Now once you select standard edition, it will ask you to select a S3 bucket as well. So you may as well want to go ahead and create a S3 bucket before starting this demo. We may not utilize the S3 bucket, but in case if you want to utilize or upload your data to S3 and utilize in QuickSight, you can do that. So if you want to skip the S3 bucket portion, that's fine as well. So you'll get the screen and just go through the questions that QuickSight will ask you and you will be good to go. So now I'm inside my AWS management console and I will search for QuickSight, select that, and it will take me to this page. So now we want to do a new analysis. So I'm going to click on new analysis over here and then click on new data set because we are technically using QuickSight for the first time. So we are going to create a new data set, and now here are the data sets that you can select, but we are going to upload a file to S3. The other option you could do is upload it your file to S3 and then utilize that file, but over here we are directly going to upload the file to QuickSight, and the file is already provided to you in the section above in the notes section, where we have this marketing data QuickSight sample data set. That is what we are going to use, and it's provided by Amazon itself or AWS itself. So I'm going to upload that file. So now that file is being uploaded. It shows us the preview of the data, and we are going to look at that. We can click on edit settings and prepare data. So that would show us our data. So basically what we are doing over here, what does this data has? So it has number of website visits for a particular day for a company, and number of Twitter followers added, or number of unique website visits, number of unique mobile visits, or number of total website visits, desktop visits per day for a particular website. So that's what this data is, and we are going to analyze that data. So now what we want to do, so here is that spreadsheet data. Now what we want is to remove certain rows. So how to do that? So let's say we want to remove Twitter followers cumulative. So I'm going to uncheck this, and mailing list cumulative. So I'm going to uncheck these two columns. So then it won't, I mean, those two columns won't be considered for our visualization. So rest all looks fine. I'm going to click save. So it will take us to this page. So what happens if we go back over here again and click on, we can click on edit data set again if you just want to go to the data set. So it's saying refresh in progress, and refresh is done. Now we can modify a column as well. So I can dismiss this and I can click on here. So I can modify, and okay, let's provide a space over here. So if you want to modify a column, you can do that. So I just want to make you aware of the options that are available, because when you are actually analyzing the data, you may want to modify a lot of things and include and exclude few columns and things like that. So I'm back here. Now what we could do is add another column over here at the end. Let's say I want a column, so we can do that as well. So I'm going to click on add calculated field. So I want a new column at the end, and then I'm going to name it as populated event, and then I'm going to select if else over here and events over here, if else, and then events. So what we are trying to do is, if that events column that we have, if its length is 0, then we have this populated event, it will be unknown, and if it's not 0, then this populated event would be the event itself. So basically we have this calculated populated event where if the event is blank, it will be shown as unknown in the populated event column. Otherwise it will show the event. But for that I'm going to modify this a little bit. I'm going to use the string length function. So basically what we are doing again, if string length of events is 0, then type unknown, else print the event itself. So this is for our new column populated event. And there are other functions available that you can look into, but it's not necessary for the exam. I just want you to give you idea about what's possible with QuickSight. We don't have to worry about what functions are available. So I'm going to click create. So now if you look at this, at the end there's a populated event. So whenever this event is blank, the populated event will be unknown, and whenever the event is not blank, the populated event will be the event itself. So now I'm going to click on save, and we'll be back to this page with our data set. So now we have analyzed our data a little bit, omitted a few columns, and created a calculated column. So now in the next video we are going to look at how to create an analysis.